So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I'm sure they'll come around.
Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Go back.
How about this?
We can just go back.
Now, let us depart.
Excuse me, is, Whoa! Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here?
He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well,
Let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste time wandering about the counting on the information guide on the elevator.
all right.
Right here.
Show me your true form!
We have the element of surprise.
Let's go. All will be revealed!
Joker got a 2-for-1 deal there.
Persona!
I can still feel the rush.
Okay.
We had room to spare.
I am so happy.
Show me your true form!
They let their guard down. They'll pay for it with their lives. It's time. Let's kill these quickly with the thing they're weakest. Curse attacks!
Are safe! Go down!
That's one enemy immobilized.
Let's do this!
Finish it! Let's do this, Joker.
Come on!
I mean, we can do better. I hit a weakness. Follow my lead.
Sup?
You make that look easy, Joker. Well, well, well. How should we kill off the last one?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
That does it. Shall we continue?
Somewhere.
I would wager. Hey. It's a safe room.
I'll just add this.
Now, let us depart.
It's somewhere.
To your happiness!
It's somewhere. Thank you for coming.
Something there.
She's only sleeping.
I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too. Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours. Well, it's time.
If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he created. Or so he says. If we want to stay in the world, we could really lead a happy life, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted, alone for the new circumstances. There's no way to avoid them.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumiri's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this! I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer! Persona!
It's fine. It's time. You're mine.
Please don't do this to me!
Persona! Ravage them!
Too slow! Persona!
It's time. You're mine.
Cendrillon! Cendrillon!
Let's go. Arsene! There!
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone! Cendrillon!
Persona! Go down!
Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why?
Our fight is over.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san.
I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it! Did he? Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I agree.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that!
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again. Persona! Izanagi no Okami Pikaro! There. I'll break them. That should do.
Out of my way! No!
Persona! All right.
None will stand in my way! Let's go! No!
Persona! All will be revealed. Persona! Manifest! Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
who she's always trapped by? Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy!
Panther dodges with grace.
Come! All right. I'll break them. That should do.
Cut forth! My other self! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. My persona! Show your might, Mercurius! Persona! Ha!
Let's go!
That was awesome, Mona! Go! Power up!
Persona! By the myriad truths!
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
Feel my power! Manifest!
Persona!
My heart is a burning,
Ha!
had a selling, my words are comfort, one goes like crazy.
No time for thanks.
Take back what I lost to
Persona!
so freedom spirit. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. I'll take that! A river in a dry land.
Persona!
The lessons in a lost head. When the hope of new
You want to know Orochi?
burned out feet. Now we need it. A heart
There.
always this
Persona.
Remind us from here, but
That should do.
new life.
Time for my persona!
In the
Ha! Get ready!
Saw that.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
Gotta clear my head. Out of my way! Stand
Robot
down!
knocked down. He needs cover.
I won't hold back!
That was awesome, Mona.
Come! Izanagi no Okami Pikaro! All will be revealed!
Rose up again. It's payback time.
You'll pay for this with your life! Let's go! Don't control me!
The clock strikes midnight.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace? He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy. Our joy? That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As what I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff? So Dr. Maruki... He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject? That's right, Akechi. There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Catch is not our enemy.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here, Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright? Oh, yes.
I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Huh? I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
It's okay if this is bad.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping. We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep. What?
All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Mark.
Yep.
Where have you been searching all along? Confessing without the clue, without a sign.
It's been quite some time.
Yes, it has.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come. We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up. My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Time's up.
Hey!
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So... somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Yeah!
Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up? Come on, bro.
No.
I was just remembering that what happened that night. Remember, right? The night before we went to the metaverse to revisit. Before we dealt with Shido.
Hey!
Remember how I said I finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that I really believed it, I still felt like writing to Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious now how much I want to feel it.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought that you could figure it out for me. But that's all changed. I'm going to stand proud on my noble 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I will promise. Ooh. Discovered no, my original power.
All right.
Morgana's persona Mercurius has transformed into Diego.
Okay.
Let's do our best.
Right.
Sorry again for all the hassle. You and I have got to be the greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the night.
We're going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Increases may decrease.
Ahem.
This is it.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's... Yeah, let's go. Hey!
Making fun of me?
Oh!
Focus.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming. I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I... see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza? I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still, though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What? The god of control.
Indeed. The being in mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, The Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called God of Control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this. Is that really true?
It's most likely
What? After we defeated the God of Control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
there's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions. Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a... welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late, and thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still wanna run? Huh?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide. It's on me.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
I should write something.
Searching all alone, confessing while alone, without a clue, without a sign, without reckoning.
Hey!
The real question
Hey, hey! Okay.
Yeah?
Right.
Very well. Let us go.
Oh, it's... Hello, everyone. You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away. I can't keep relying on people like Senpai. I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Let's do this.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is Violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
I am surrounded by absolute fools. Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Yes, Joker.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I have been waiting.
They say that the velvet room reflects your own world. The room changes reflection, showing the spirit of rebellion to the entity that binds your flesh.
Indeed.
And to change your appearance. With that spirit, you'll appeal in vast new possibility as well. Possibility?
Then,
The current you should be able to fuse new personas. Good for keep the ruin at bay.
Very well.
To your business.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
awaken performing of Make Your Selection. You wish to strengthen strength. Did you change your mind? The compendium, yes? What will you be registered? Would you like to register this to the compendium? Awaken your new self, performing a fusion. Make your selection. Do you wish to fuse this? Choose which skill to inherit. Do you truly need this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. To whom will you give birth? Which persona are you looking for? May luck be on your side. Indeed.
Focus.
You did a great...
Oh.
Yes! Security level crazy!
I can feel it.
I hope you have...
Oh, shit!
Violet!
Sondrian!
Not on my watch!
Please, stay back! I appreciate it, but allow me. I chose to stand on my own and fight. It's time I stopped being helpless. I hung my head low and took your hand. But I knew all along, deep down, pretending to be Kasumi was not the right way. The weak, insecure Sumire dies today!
Violet!
You were the one. The only one who stayed true to yourself. Come, Cendrillon! If you don't answer my call now, how else can we make our dream come true?
Such tenacity.
It's just another word for
It seems to fit you better than ever before. The glass slippers are the icon of glory. Not just for you, but the other girl within you as well. I am thou, thou art I. Are you prepared for your debut? The ball awaits.
Certainly. That's it. I'm done running from myself.
Yeah, you tell him!
Go Violet! Give him hell!
Yes! Let's do this, Cendrillon! Persona! Cendrillon!
Good job, Violet!
Please!
Okay.
On to the next!
Persona! Ravage them!
Sorry for troubling you. I'll be fine now.
You were as impressive as always out there. Well done, Violet.
Thank you. I still have a lot to learn, though. I promise I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Come on, you don't have to be so formal with us.
Sorry. And the same goes for you too, Joker-senpai. I hope you'll still be there for me. I am thou. Thou art I. My vow stands renewed in pursuit of the truth. In breaking free of doubt, the chain that impedes thee is thy strength of heart made manifest. With the rebirth of the Faith Persona, thou hast obtained the winds of blessing that shall guide thee to the furthest depths.
card.
Alright. Alright, let's kick some ass!
Yes, let's press onward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have something. I have something.
At far from the point, Akechi showed his true colors, and he being the Black
What?
Was that a rare one?
Go!
Don't let it get away. Less skills were working. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet.
right.
Witness my resolve! Show your might, Diego!
Not bad, Mona.
Don't move now! Trigger and fear! All out attack! Dance, Persona! Let's finish this! They're still up.
I'll break them. Manifest! I can be worse. Persona! There!
Fired up! Time to finish this! Persona! Cendrillon! Trigger!
Whoop whoop! What a workout!
Okay, let's move on.
All right. I
That
can feel
enemy
it.
was really weak.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Show them the advantage.
Come.
Hot sword! My other self! What? Took out a shadow! Good stuff!
Die already.
Ooh, awesome! One enemy down! Just a little more! Cendrillon!
What a letdown.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, level up. All right. I can feel
I'm
it.
glad we're doing.
I'll reveal your true form.
That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Persona! All right.
Hot sword! My other self! Four enemies on the floor. Looking good, Mona. Time to go. On to the next.
Persona!
One enemy taken out. Good one, Crow. Persona! Show them, Cendrillon! It's a win. Great stuff. Sometimes you just want to explode. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing.
I'll reveal your true form.
Who's got the advantage?
Persona!
Don't her skills will work.
Come. All right. I'll break them. To me, Loki!
There it goes. Good one, Crow.
Persona! Loki!
And there it goes. Good one, Crow. They're done for.
we had room to spare.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance! Beat up! The opponent is strong!
Let's
Don't
go.
do anything reckless! Persona! Take this! Not bad, Mona!
Move and you die.
Beat him up! Let's dance! This is my soul! You can do better!
Feel my power.
Listen, Joker's on the ground. Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks?
Wasting your time.
Ooh, my eyes! Here I go! Speed up! Okay, time
Let's
for a
do this.
comeback!
They're wide open. Let's slaughter them. Come on. Weaklings like you!
That was disappointing.
Pretty crazy technique, but it worked!
Too slow.
Mona's health is low!
Damn it, wasting your time.
Health is low right now! Just say the word. Mona's in trouble! He's hurt bad! How about this? Thank you! Rose defense is low right now!
It's time. Gotcha now. Persona.
Not too shabby!
Persona.
Not that. No.
Strong and immune to physical strikes? Brute force won't work!
Persona.
Persona! Not finish you! Whoa! You did that with style! Persona! Let's finish this!
I'll bring
Persona. You're mine.
Enemy's defeated! All right, everyone did great! Just like I thought!
All right.
Well, that's that!
See it.
Now let's hurry! Oh!
Thank you very much.
Show me your true form.
I have something.
Show me your true form. Persona.
Demon insight! Let's get it!
There.
Is it my turn?
Do it.
Roger!
go!
Beat him up!
Gonna finish it.
Dance, Persona! All enemies are down!
Don't move!
Thank Violet!
Tackle me!
All out attack!
Too late to be sorry.
Okay.
Leave the news and let's go.
I have something.
Persona!
Mona's down! Oh, not good! Mona's back up! Sorry about that. I'll return the favor.
Nice timing.
Burning hot! She can't move without hurting herself!
Victory is ours!
Something isn't working!
Shit, that hurts!
You need Loki! And there it goes!
Oh, yeah?
Good one, Crow!
Shit, that hurts! Persona! Manifest!
Crow! This could be tough. Your skills will be nullified, so be careful.
You're mine.
I have something.
Show me your true form!
I have something.
I'll reveal your true form. Let's go!
Got a bad feeling about that one! Less skills will work here.
Persona!
The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet. Cut forward! Lather south! Ah! Thank you so much! Persona! Thundreon! On to the next! Sometimes you just want to explode.
Just trash after all.
Just like I thought.
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
That's a strong-looking shadow. Hopefully.
Show me your true form!
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose.
Persona! Not that.
It's strong. Use anything but fire skills.
Persona! There.
You should have done it! Dance, Persona! Let's finish this! They're still up!
I'll break them.
Whoa! That was awesome! Go! Power up! I'll finish you! Ooh, awesome! Persona! This is my soul! You're pretty tough!
Persona! That should do. Persona! Ravage them! Come on! That's just sad.
Spinning! Violet's all dizzy! She can barely land her attacks in that state! Pardon me! Mona! Aim! See straight! Victory is ours! Game and set! Okay, let's move on!
Power courses through me. All right.
The enemies are gone. We can move ahead.
I'll reveal your true form. I'll reveal your true form. Show me your true form.
Now's our chance!
Let's go. Go down.
Looking good! Joker beat 2 enemies!
Do it.
Not my turn now! Dance, Persona! Show them, Sondrion! Oh, that wiped out a workout! A+, Violet!
All right. A good battle. I can feel it. Show me your true form.
Now's our chance! Beat him up!
You're mine.
Knock them right off their feet! Nice, Joker!
Go.
Not done yet!
Crush them.
Doesn't seem to have a weakness. Let's try making it dizzy.
Manifest.
One enemy taken out! Good one, Crow! Zona! Diego!
Okay.
That easy, huh? I can...
Oh. I have something.
Let's go! That one's dangerous!
Let's go.
You're mine.
Ooh, free stuff! Away! Three enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Persona! Go down!
Enemies defeated! Right, Joker!
Okay.
Good work.
It's
Keep it up.
somewhere.
Three enemies.
Persona!
They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
There!
Looking good! Joker beat two enemies!
Let's do this!
Let's do this, Joker.
Come on!
Weaklings like you! That's disappointing.
What a workout!
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. It's somewhere.
There's just one. Don't get sloppy now.
Persona!
Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an athlete.
Wasting your time.
Cut forward. My other self. I'll finish you.
Gonna finish it.
Dance, Persona. Let's finish this. You're still up.
I'll break them. That should do.
Persona!
All right.
Sorry. Thank you so much.
Nice time.
Fine. Hot Mike, don't. Me. Yeah. That should have done it. Persona. Nothing.
Persona! Persona! Stubborn one.
Persona! All will be revealed!
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That should do it. Time to move on.
It's somewhere.
Show me your true form!
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose.
Persona! Raoul! Ravage them!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Do it!
Alright, on to the next. Persona! Show your might, Diego! Luna took out a shadow. Good stuff. It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused. We'll wipe them all out. And plus, Violet.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
I can see it. It's somewhere.
The effect.
It's
Well, what are your thoughts?
Okay, let's go.
Red.
it's somewhere.
All right.
Let me check what I can do.
I have something.
I've been waiting for you.
Be prepared. Be cautious with your selections. Is this okay? Are you sure you want one this week? Is this okay? It seems to have a decent amount of strength. Fusing several at once? more careful, then I'll go slightly rougher on them. This is a worthwhile strengthening. 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 Let us shoot for the stars. This is a worthwhile strengthening. Let us shoot for the stars. This is a worthwhile strengthening. This is a worthwhile strengthening. This is a worthwhile strengthening. Let us shoot. This is a worthwhile strengthening. Let us shoot for the stars. This is a worthwhile strengthening. This is a worthwhile strengthening.
I'm still gonna do it twice in a row, considering that I want to Okay, yeah, it did. Okay, so the stats are going a lot.
I should write something.
Welcome to the Velvet
Awaken
Room.
if you wish to strengthen it. It seems it would produce a fair result. 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 Did you change your mind? Awaken your new performing of make your selection. Do you truly need this? Do you wish to fuse this? Do you truly need this? Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? Which persona will you send? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Choose which skill to inherit. Did you change your mind? May luck be on your side. Indeed.
We're here. Now then. I can see it.
Its weakness is electricity. If we can use that, it'll go down fast.
Magatsu Izanagi! Go down! I'm frozen.
Persona! Ha! I'll return the favor. Let's dance! Let's finish this!
Persona!
This enemy is tough. An electric attack won't work on it.
That should do.
Persona! Roll!
Time for my persona! Take this! Wait! Dance, Persona! Victory is ours! Something isn't working!
Feel my power! Persona!
All right.
My power! I shall be your opponent! My other self! Me! Persona! Thunderdon! All enemies are down! Thank Violet! Go get 'em! All out attack!
I'll break them.
Support's on the way!
Persona! Izanagi no Okami Picaro!
How about this skill?
So, where are we now? This room seems to be very different from the rest of the palace. It has to be more heavily guarded. It was more heavily guarded as well.
Well,
Could this be some sort of surveillance room? Monitors Wait, we were being watched the whole time? I don't know about that.
I see.
Yes, this is more than a mainframe. This is more of a mainframe than a monitoring. All sorts of information is being collected here across the palace and getting converted into raw data.
Oh?
Data collection? But what for?
Wait,
No, this one ain't got any sort of way forward. Think we gotta find another path from here? Actually, it looks like the path is beyond those cables. We're sure not using it as is, though.
Oh,
Mementos?
yep.
I've tracked the location of the data being sent to. Looks like it's going to Mementos. We might be able to make some headway if we investigate this location. That reminds me, Lavenza did tell us. Dr. Marbury is utilizing Mementos to restore all of reality. Even still, are those really databases? Let's go check Mementos. Okay, sticking around here isn't going to help us. Alright, let's get out of here now. Let's see if Mementos tripped up or Roy.
It seems. Yep. Yep.
I hear you. We got more firepower now, but our target this time is more powerful than any we've faced so far. We should probably get ourselves as ready as possible, like you said. No, it's just the mic. It's
Morning.
Kinda crap. The mic I'm using right now is kind of garbage. Because I'm using a remote mic, and hold on, let me see if I can lower this a little bit. Okay. So I'm using like a budget mic, and fuck. I'm losing. Point is, forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, okay. I remember now. So basically, I'm not using anything professional grade, but this kind of is kind of poo.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey.
I don't wanna be doing this. So, can we see you after school tomorrow? The usual spot. Okay, shit. That's kinky shit.
I'll be counting on you then.
Hold on. I really didn't want to waste too much money on like a good ass microphone because I'm using remote play and I need to figure it out how to set it up if I can. But for now, I'm just using a budget ass earpiece, like for a phone or something. I'm using like a phone microphone at this point, but whatever. I'm just trying to see what I can. Ah, hello, Sumire. I might do some other shit later. Let's
I see. Can I talk to you?
Senpi, I am so sorry. Seeing me trying to act like Kasumi must have been so painful and awkward for everyone. Everyone must have noticed that I was acting strangely. They were probably being nice to me, knowing I'd lost my sister. But even then, I had no idea I was even supposed to be sad. I didn't remember that my sister was gone. When my coach told me think about who I really am, I thought it was just figuratively. Something about my slump. It was just living my life. I was just living my life like I didn't even care that she was gone. I can't take this shame. At least you realize it now.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I have to reflect on everything I've done wrong. Ever since we were kids, Kasumi was the one who decided that what I did, what I chose, where I went. I couldn't do anything without her. I suppose it's clear why my grades weren't going up much. I was never on Kasumi's level to begin with. I was so pretentious, so wrapped up in my own stupid little problems. I was too self-absorbed to do anything. Well, what'll you do now?
Can I talk to you?
I'm starting to remember things from our past. It's hard, but I'm trying. There's a lot. It covers everything, starting from when Kasumi and I got into gymnastics up until just recently. I want to talk about how it used to be for Kasumi and me. Would you listen? Sure, man. Kasumi started gymnastics really early, and I was even younger, so I copied her in almost everything. I went to the class too. I was too little to really understand the sport or the rules, but everyone praised me when I did well. The coach would get me little rewards like ice cream cones. We did our best trying to learn the moves and routines, since it kept getting us ice cream. Those must be good memories.
Yes.
I suppose you're right. We ate ice cream together, we talked, we laughed. Those days were so fun. And one day, around when we started going to junior meets, Kasumi asked me, if we can be the #1 in the world, does that mean we get all the ice cream we would eat? we could eat? All with a straight face, of course. She could be really funny sometimes. So obviously, I told her, Kasumi, you're a super genius. That is genius! She really was a genius, though. Everything came so easily to her, and every day she only got better. You remember that what my coach said, Senpai? That that Kasumi's greatest weapon was her boldness. Kasumi was always so bold, she was like a beacon of confidence.
So,
And one day I realized I'd never catch up. It didn't matter how hard I tried. I didn't have consolation prize for the rest of my life. Kasumi was always the one up on the podium. But even when she won her ice cream, she never ate it without me. I always told her not to worry about me, but she still said she'd wait until we could enjoy it together. She really believed in me. She said we'd be the best in the world someday. She had her own practice to do, but she always so busy helping me. She spent hours trying to help me. She cared about you. And so kind and strong. She was the perfect older sister. Kasumi was kind. Kasumi's kindness was so infuriating. I can imagine. She was always the one on the podium surrounded by flashing cameras, but all I could do was watch from the shadows. I'm not Kasumi, and no matter what I do, I'll never be like her. If she just given up on me, I wouldn't have to hurt so much. It wouldn't hurt so much. At least then people would stop trying to compare us. Sounds like running away.
yes.
If you prefer, yes, I wanted to run away. I was only thinking of myself. The thought kept coming back. Every day, my mind went back to it. Everyone would be better off if I didn't exist. Either that, or I should just be Kasumi. She's the one people really want. Sumire is the one who's useless, pointless. Who would care if she died? But my sister died instead. Why did she have to protect an idiot like me? I watched her. You have to accept it. Yes, I'm done running away.
Senpai.
Thank you for saying it. I can't stop here. Now I want to keep doing gymnastics as Sumire. I want to hit those heights that Kasumi was aiming for. Otherwise, I'd never be able to face her.
Please, listen to me.
Okay. Hold on. Will you keep going out with me now that I'm Sumire? I want you to hold me onto this. Make sure you don't run away from who I am again. I will. Don't take seriously
Thank you
anything
very
I say,
much.
just- Okay. Really? Thank you so much. You must think I'm pretty lame. But I guess that's Sumire. That's how I am. I have to be stronger both with my heart and with my gymnastic skills.
Maybe some other time.
But for now, I'm Sumire Yoshisawa. It's nice to meet you. Again. I can sense a deep bond with it, Kasumi.
All right.
Phew, I feel so much better with all of that off my chest. I think this really helped me. Now I can focus turning over a new leaf and do my best.
Shall we go?
Let's get some practice until we have to go to the club. We'll be training even harder than before. It'll be extra strict from now on. Mm-hmm. Sounds extra dirty, you ask me. The phone doesn't fucking matter. So what if it is? So what if it is? Oh, this has been since the beginning. Like when you first meet with Kasumi in big fucking quotations. She's like, hey, I want to make a deal. I'll teach you gymnastics if you can lend me an ear. So basically I became this girl's therapist. You don't take off my life.
Hey.
Let's make some fucking coffee. I don't know, just felt like I just felt like playing it.
Yes.
That's
All
really,
right.
even though I already fucking completed this game a couple of times. It doesn't matter. I think it's that good, and I would definitely restart just for this game, like fully restart.
Let me explain.
Plus, this shit a bomber. This game bomb. This game is really good, and I don't like too much anime.
What's up?
What's wrong? Well, you know. So, you got time? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. You're free, if you're free, I mean.
Whoa.
Sweet things. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-ba-bum. Iwate.
This is it.
Hey, hey.
I don't know why. It's a shop. Bam, 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 bam. Time to sell my shit. If I can. Okay, why didn't I? Bullshit. I want to show.
Okay. You should be grateful. Come again.
I Humst up summoned the ancient one. Humst. I can wait. There's like 20 fucking days, and I'll probably do this fucking temple. Or not the temple. I'll do this palace in one fucking go.
Thank you. We should get going. You know,
Kasumi helped me through this special regiment several times. It gets tough after a while. Your limbs start feeling heavier. Fuck. Your limbs start feeling heavier the longer you keep them up. Whether we did this before, all I could focus on was what Kasumi was doing and how much I wanted to stop. Kasumi was probably so disappointed in me, I got tired out so quick. Were you frustrated? It's not that I was frustrated, I just felt so miserable that I couldn't match up to Kasumi. She never doubted herself for a second. And then there's me. Oh, I think it's almost time for my coach to show up. I'm kinda nervous. Is she strict?
yes.
You could say that. She's tough on us, but she's a great mentor. She's been helping Kasumi and me from a long time. Even though all my stupid delusions as Kasumi, she never stopped telling me I don't know what I'd do without her.
How are you?
Hello, Coach. Samira? Maybe it's just my imagination, but you seem like your old self again. Yes, I'm sorry I worried you. I've been running away from what happened to my sister. So you realized. Are you okay now?
Please, listen to me.
I'm not okay. I'm not totally back to my normal self, but I'm working towards a new goal. I want to be the best in the world. So now I'm going to do what I can as Sumire. I see. By the way, who's this? Oh, this is my... I'm not saying that. From school. We both came here for a lesson. Oh, so you're... Fine. Let's have you go first, Sumire. Start with your combination.
Yes.
Ma'am. She's got some amazing moves. She was so freaking fast. She really got those aggressive moves now. She really is just like her sister. Okay, you can take a break. We'll do more later. Phew. Thank you very much.
Thank you for bringing
Coach,
me here.
thanks for all your help today. So, how did you do? I tried to put some real force into that combination. You said you were going to perform as Sumire this time. I didn't see that at all. I saw you out there. All I saw was out there was Kasumi, or a shadow of her at least. Whoa, what? Kasumi defined her performance by her boldness, yes. But that's not something you can appropriate for yourself. I came for the energy with... It came from the energy with her. That's what made her Kasumi. I told you to think about who you really are. Seems like you still don't understand what I meant. You need to stop hiding behind Kasumi. If you keep denying it for yourself like this, how can she still call yourself her rival? What's that supposed to... I never asked to draw attention to it, but Kasumi had a very competitive streak. She hated to lose. She would always tell me she was so jealous of her little sister and her delicate, graceful style. I can't lose to her, she said. She wanted to see that. She wanted you to see that. She said that? That's impossible. Kasumi could do anything. I was nothing. I've said all I wanted to say, but I suggest you think a little harder about it. Okay, it's your turn now. Get ready. Oh god. That sounds kind of wrong. She's a real taskmaster. Oh, she's actually being nicer than usual. But I'm sorry you had to see that mess earlier. Me? Graceful? Now that I think of it, I guess that's one thing my coach used to compliment me on. But even with that, I couldn't match Kasumi's performance at all. And now she says Kasumi saw me as her rival. I don't believe it. I mean, all I was doing was imitating her. Even since the beginning, I was just following Kasumi. That was fine in the beginning. I loved being with Kasumi, and it was fun. But ever since I started noticing the difference in our gymnastics skills, one thing became clear. I'd always be someone less than Kasumi. I'm just worthless after all. That's just a mental block. You think so? I just don't understand it. Still, something occurred to me when Coach told me what Kasumi said. I realized, just like she wanted to show me that she could do it, I still want you to see my own abilities. You remember? Like when we tried to show up back at the batting cages. Oh god. Oh, that's maybe what I need to chase. Maybe the feeling that I can help me get some more confidence. It sounds like even Kasumi liked my more subtle, delicate moves. So if I mix it with her aggressive style, it'll be like a duet. Kinda gay. Just kidding. Right? Maybe I'll be able to step up my routine. If the key is to showing you what I can do, then I just need I just need you to watch me again. I'm not saying that. Will you go out with me again? Of course, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Of course, madam.
All right. All right.
Good effort.
Phone doesn't matter. I love a good challenge. We don't do hints. Kill me, that's some morbid request.
Let's go.
That's none of your business. It's just, I just want to get this over with. So your service press is always great stuff. Why?
Yeah.
It's nice to hear that coming from you, Suda-san. I bet you could start a war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going though.
Yo.
Welcome. Alright, anyway. I'll take care of everything you showed me today. I'll need an entire arsenal. How long would that take? Depends on how quick the parts come in. Some stuff probably gonna have to go through customs. How long things get stuck is totally out of my control. Tell me, Mune, what's your son's last name? Karu? Koru? Was it? That's right. Well, if you don't deliver it in time, I might just have to let Karu in our little secret. Suda, please. I wonder how will an adolescent boy like him react to find out his father was in the Yakuza? I guess if this goes sour, we could always try to sell him again. Fine. I'll rush your order. Happy now? Very much so. Well then, I look forward to hearing from you again. Soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid.
Shit.
God damn it. So that was Suda.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to see that. Anyways, how did it go today? You learn anything good? A 100 million yen deal. So someone made a big deal with the Hong Kong mafia worth 100 million yen, and it happened sometime around New Year's. Wouldn't surprise me if Suda had something to do with it. I hear he's been bragging all over about a big score he made right near the start of this year. I gotta do some more research into it myself. Anyways, nice job. You gotta be able to give Sue a real scare thanks to that info you gave me. Give it your all. That goes without saying. Man, I can't wait to see the look on Suda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. It's 'cause of you, kid. Turns out you're pretty useful.
All right. Yo.
I already have max proficiency. That's the big sad. It's going for 3 hours. I'm gonna skip this phone and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna restart. Once. So now I am going to reset.